Hey, what's going on, future movers? My name is Sam. I'm with Moving Assistant, and in today's episode, we're going to be covering 7 things to do before hiring your moving company. Okay, tip number 1, get 3 quotes. It doesn't matter how last minute it is. I recommend you get 3 quotes because you never know if that first company that's giving you a price is going to be your best option. Always check other options, even if they are pressuring you to book. Now, to be honest with you, usually unethical moving companies will try to peer pressure you into reserving now. Moving on to tip number 2, always search the moving company on Google. Tip number 3, check Google reviews. I personally recommend you go with the moving company that has over at least 200 reviews. This comes to show that they've been working hard for their reputation, and also check if they're a 3.5 or a 2-star. Make sure you stick with companies that are at least 4.5 and up. Now, if they have Google reviews, even though they're 5 stars or 4.9, and they have maybe 50 reviews, I recommend you still stay away, only because that's usually a fresh company or a new company, even if they say they've been around for so many years. Why? Because a lot of unethical moving companies tend to switch their names after they've gotten burnt. So also read the bad reviews. Pay attention to any kind of patterns. Okay guys, rolling into tip number 4. This one, I feel like it's the most important one. 99% of bad and unethical moving companies will be doing this. They usually have their home address on there, or a fake address, so it can be like a random house somewhere, a random building somewhere, in a plaza maybe. You know, these are locations where you will not find the actual business, even if you go find them. And I'm hoping by now you've learned that you need to stick with companies that are actually local to your area. No Florida moving companies, no out-of-state companies. Stick to the ones that are actually local to you in your area. Number 5, check in the caller ID as far as where their phone number is coming from. Is it local to you, or is it out of state? Usually third parties use out of state numbers, but they've gotten smart and also bought local phone numbers, so just be careful there. Moving on to number 5. Number 5 consists of going into Better Business Bureau and verifying that they respond to their complaints if they have any. And if they do respond, what happened in that complaint? Tip number 7, check the Department of Transportation by searching their company name or DOT number. The Department of Transportation will be able to verify if they actually have a license to do a move. This is also one of the most important parts to checking a moving company. Oh, just one more thing. If you end up making a phone call and the representative you speak to on the other line sounds like they're not in the US, most likely that's, again, a third party trying to reserve your move. And don't get me wrong, I love the Philippines, I love India, but usually when moving companies hire third parties like that to answer their phone calls, they're not going to be properly educated to actually provide you an accurate estimate, and that's usually when you get underbid. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed these 7, well, technically 8 tips here I have given you today. All I ask for you to do is like and subscribe. Make sure you guys follow my content, especially if you're planning a move. I guarantee you I'll be saving you thousands of dollars.